Module 4, just a quick recording of today's assignments from our video meeting. Joe Cerrone, and
Alan Rosen.
In Module 4, we're just going to do this polyline drawing. And polylines are an excellent tool for AutoCAD because they allow you to do a number of different shapes and different things like splines and these object shapes. And it also allows you to calculate things out like square footage and area. And they also work very good for three-dimensional drawing. You're to take the drawing once you've completed it and put it in the assignments folder. And you're to take the test for chapter 4, which is under quizzes and exams. Al has put in the links for you. And so if you click on this link right here and you open it, you will get the basic drawing for polylines. And this exercise, you just need to repeat how it's done. And so if I look at a student who's completed it, what we're going to do is just to tell you to go ahead and recreate these shapes with polylines by going up here with polyline. And it works really well if you use grid and snap. So if you come over here, tools, drafting settings, snap and grid, and you turn your snap and grid on, and then you turn your object snap, you don't really need it at this point, off. And then as we go through and we make these polylines, we can come here and I'm going to type C for close there. I'm going to turn on my line weights. And I'm not sure what layer that's on, why that one didn't. It's on the text layer, so I'll put it onto the object layer. And what we can then do is we can do things like calculate the area. And so we can say measure area, and then I can hit down arrow and say object. And it'll calculate out that area. And this is a very common technique used in CAD tests. And so very often students who get a job interview will have some drawing that they need to create. And then rather than go through and look at all the dimensions and everything, they can check the accuracy of the model just by calculating out what they call the mass properties, things like the area or the perimeter. And they're exceptionally precise down to 4 decimal places. So that's the exercise, and there's a video for that. And so if we come back here to the module, I placed it right here, Joe's polyline video. If you click on that, it'll link over to YouTube.
Module 4. Hi, I'm Joe Cerrone, and today we're going to work on our basic AutoCAD online course for Module 4. Module 4 deals with
And so I've turned off the sound on it, but one place you can download this is in the AutoCAD website. And again, AutoCAD is secondary. And so we put that AutoCAD website together in 2007, and we use it to distribute content. But the king of the content is D2L. And so that's the video. And then we have an OSNAP exercise. And I am going to add this to the list of things to do, and we're going to need to have the directions in there, and I'll make sure that we have it. I believe the directions.
There's a video. There's a video on it right now.
Okay, I'm not sure where that is, but we will have the instructions for that, and we'll place the link in there. Al has put some additional content in here as far as drawing commands, things like construction lines, polylines, ellipses. And then lastly, there's a PowerPoint here which talks about the Chapter 4 content. And I'll make a separate video that I'll go through tips and tricks, sort of my 15-minute consensus on what is important in Chapter 4. So that's basically it for today's video meeting. Module 4, you can go to the Content tab, and there's a ton of bonus exercises, but we didn't want to lay it on too heavy this week. Just there's a lot going on out there. So there's a mechanical exercise and there's an architectural, and those are bonus. Here's the link to the AutoCAD website. And I think, Al, what we want to do is we want to just make sure that the OSNAP exercise is in there. And so we'll make sure that we add the directions for that, because I believe that's in a module 5. So getting
No
back
problem.
here to module 4. There's an architectural exercise with this vending machine layout area, and these documents are right here. Here's the architectural lab. With the instructions. And that's bonus. In other words, you don't have to do that. You know, a lot of people just like to work on CAD drawings, and we like to give you the content for that. There's a number of Chapter 4 exercises, so the book starts to get more interesting now as we go through the draw commands. And so just basic general design, how to work with circles and tangencies, how to just lay out a drawing, what's the technique to being able to create these basic shapes. And that's sort of what we do with these exercises in the plates. All right, so with that, I'm going to wrap up this video. As I said, there's a number of bonus contents and videos in Module 4, but we decided to not to put on too many things as we're the week before a holiday. Alan, do you have anything that you would like to add?
No, just if you have any questions, again, just make sure you send it to us. Email them to me or Joe, or D2L, it's fine. And we'll get back to you as soon as we can. We are grading drawings as quick as we can. They should be up and running before the end of today.
Terrific. So I'm going to end this video, and then we'll open it up for questions. Darn it. Always happens this way.